Hello, my friends. Pardon the yawning. You can see what time it is on my end of the world since I am recording straight off my desktop. Yes, we're back to this list again. And as you can see, I've actually changed a bit of the lineup that will be happening after this year's up. 2015 has been one heck of a year. It's been trying for most of us, and very, very taxing for some. So, excuse me while I have a sip of my coffee. Um, well, as you can see, my list is still as busy as ever. And most of it hasn't changed because I've only taken one game out, and that was Lunar Silver Star Story Complete. That is one of the games that I said I was going to finish, and I managed to do it with some help. And I thank you for it. I thank you for the help that I thank you for the help that you've given me all this time, Dark Valentine. I really appreciate it. Let's see, what else can I say about this? As you can see, not much has changed from the list that you've seen like months back. Except that Tales of Symphonia has replaced the list of Lunar and Silver Star Story Complete. Now, I am going to throw out a few Halloween videos this week. Chacon the Forever Man is going to continue, and so is Bioshock. I don't know how far I am to getting close to the end of Bioshock, but I feel I'm getting pretty close. I think. On top of that, well, I've been trying to get through a lot of games for next month. And one such game that I've been working very, very hard on is Samurai Warriors 4-2. And let me just say the first part of it will have basically the base weapons. And then from then on, right after say third campaign and up, it's going to be all DLC weapons. It's going to be the special weapon set that I'll be using throughout 90% of the run. Now, check the DLC missions for Samurai Warriors 4-2, and they're all extra missions. They're all in story and free mode. But of course, I'm going to do them. I'm going to do them on camera. I'm going to go through the DLC missions right after I'm done with the main 13 campaigns, because these are extra campaigns. And the funny thing about them is they're all 10-star. I believe they're 10-star difficulty maps. I'm not entirely certain if they are 10-star. I haven't even bought the DLC. Yeah, yes, I know I'm yawning. I can tell. I am very tired. This whole week has left me very tired because of one day. That was Thursday. You see, I really hadn't got any sleep as of late. And it's not because I've been working. It's mainly because a lot's been going on in my life. Mainly, my cousin's out of town. She's performing some personal business. Mainly family. And I'm left in charge of taking care of things. Mainly just, cooking, cleaning, that sort of thing. But, me, I'm PM shift. PM shift. I only do mornings like around midnight to around, say, right now. And 5 o'clock is usually the time I'm asleep. Okay? So, pretty much my whole day yesterday, I was so tired that I basically got up around 2-ish, 3-ish, something like that. I'm just going to say it like that. I got up around 2-ish, 3-ish, something like that. And as you can tell, as I'm skimming down this list, I'm not sure if I put it on here. And I didn't. I didn't put it on here. But I am going to put it down here since I am currently doing this. There we go. Tower Druaga for the TurboGrafx 16. There's a bit of difference in the Tower Druaga that you've seen most of, basically the arcade and the NES version / Famicom. The version when I get around to doing Tower Druaga, it's a bit different because it's a more RPG stylish type of style like version of Tower Druaga. It plays the same way, but it looks different. It feels different, but good lord, it kind of doesn't play like Tower Druaga. So you're probably wondering why I haven't been putting anything up. Well, I mean, I've been putting stuff up, but as far as me getting around to doing parts, well, trying to balance work and family, it's not easy because a family is a thing. That's all I'm going to say. Family is a thing, so therefore they act a certain way sometimes, but I still love them. And as tiring as it may be, I'm just basically biding my time because, well, in this case, I have to bide my time because my only time that I do videos like these are around midnight to 5. And like I said, that depends on what I'm currently working on. And you're probably wondering, what about the other projects I've been doing? The ones I've been putting on the back burner? Well, let's see. I'm still doing Tokyo School Life. So there's that. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Instead of telling you, I'm just going to show you on my desktop. Alright, on my desktop, as you can see, I still have all these games that I'm currently still doing. And I'm just going to click on what I'm still working on. I'm still working on Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Still working on Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. Still working on Chronicles of Dark Lord Episode 1. I'm still working on Fist of Jesus. I'm still working on Lego Batman the video game. Lego Lord of the Rings. This, of course, is just for, music that I just didn't like. Monsters in My Pocket. Monsters in My Pocket. Monsters Ate My Birthday Cake. Oh, good Lord. I know I'm tired. Monsters Ate My Birthday Cake is definitely going to be put back in rotation, say, next week. Or rather, this week. Because, Halloween and all that. Plague Inc. Evolve. I hardly ever play it, but I think I should just go back to playing it. Labyrinthine Dreams. I will do a proper review on that. Rainblood Chronicles Mirage. That's going back in rotation as well. This week. Resident Evil 6 or Biohazard 6, whichever you like to call it. That's still in rotation. Sakura Fantasy. That is definitely yeah, I'm having mixed feelings about that. Samurai Warriors 4 2. I've been working very hard on Samurai Warriors 4 2. Actually, I'm actually going to show you how many parts I actually have in my actual files here. And as you can tell, as we look into, say, where is it? My videos. In my videos, and we look into my recordings, I currently have eight parts of BioShock. I deleted 5 after that. I have 1 part of Bushido Blade 2 done. All Bushido Blade is done. Of course, you see I have 4 parts of Shikon. 1 part of Legend of Dragoon that I will continue to do as soon as I've pretty much done the as soon as I finish the first disc. This is something that Deluxe actually sent me, and I've already got the footage for that. So that's definitely going up in November. Lord of the Rings, I only got like 4 parts. This part is basically, how should I say this? This part has no audio because I don't know what happened. It just, no audio when I recorded it. Maybe it's because of the timing thing. Veda definitely will be back in rotation. But just to let you know, this is the only part that has no audio. As for these, I will put them up, but I had to redo part 17 because the game froze. Let's see. That's a video clip I did. And this is what I'm going to be doing for 2016. This is partially what I'm going to be doing for 2016, which is this game. It'll probably be, like, say, January or February. But definitely, that's definitely 2016 material right there. But I want to show you how many parts of Samurai Warriors 2. And, of course, that's Ringside Angel that I did previously. But I'm going to show you how many parts I actually did of Samurai Warriors 4 2. 40 parts of Samurai Warriors 4 2. All done in succession. And let me tell you, I had to basically go through a lot. And I do mean a lot of retakes. Because mainly throughout the entirety of that, it's like sometimes retakes that I had to do, they were technically like, caused by the cutscene, like the story cutscene. That's what basically just that's what technically took most of that most of the wind out of my sail when I was just going through the campaigns, because all the campaigns were like 5 stages long. So I basically did a campaign per night. So I have 40 parts. That means I have 8 campaigns down. And that means I only have 5. I only have 5 remaining. So that means 40, an extra 5. That's 25. 5 times 5 is 25. So that means I have 40 down, 25 to go. So that's another thing I'm going to do. Another thing I really want to show, aside from my list, is yes, you see what you see up there on my quick playlist. Payday 2, of course. I've been playing that. 200 Mixed Juice. Yes, I bought that recently. Ghostmaster, which is a game that Big sent me some months back. Tokyo School Life, you already know I'm still working on that. Samurai Warriors 4-2, I'm going to be working on that. Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition, I am definitely going to put into the mix because there's a whole big difference in this version than the one I did earlier last year, and basically it's graphically better than the original. Plus, on top of that, Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition has all the DLC. So all the DLC is there. So what I'm going to do for this week is I'm actually going to play the DLC mission of Nightmare at North Point. I'm just gonna have that as a one-shot thing, and pretty much after that, if you want me to do I could say if you want me to do Sleeping Dogs or you want me to play something like this again, let me know in the comments. Let's see. BioShock, like I said, is still in rotation. Final Fantasy VIII definitely is going to be a 2016 Let's Play. Aliens Colonial Marines. Aliens Colonial Marines. I plan to do that. And they say it's the most terrible game ever known because it's just not like well, it's not exactly what you think it is. It's not all that great, blah blah blah, stop, that sort of thing. But as you see, we're going through a lot of games that pretty much I have, or actually, you've seen my Steam page before. So we're actually going to do this. We're actually going to go to my games, build that up like that, like so. And as you see, these are all my games that I kind of still been doing. Some I've done, like say, reviews on. Others I've yet to do. Like I know I did Chroma Squad, Custom Quest 1 and 2, Crazy Taxi. I tried damn I don't like it. Dead Hungry Diner. I think I showed that off. If I haven't, please let me know. Dead Rising 2. I've shown that off. Dead Rising 3. Haven't. Deadpool is definitely going to be a 2016 feature. The Odds Are Empty. I've already shown that as a review. Really good game if you're into shmups and otherwise. Um, Dragon Ball Z Universe is still working on that. I just hit that wall. I just need to pretty much offline grind and whatnot. Everything should be fine. Dust, that was a good one. Um, Dungeons and Dragons, Daggerdale, and Chronicles of Star. I've already done that with friends. Dragon Fantasy. That sounds like a. That sounds like I'm going to do that 2016 as well. Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. I am definitely going to finish this before this year is up. A lot of games I still have. Oh, I did uninstall it. Okay, but this I will definitely install back on. I will definitely install, and Evil Land 2 I will also definitely install because since Ryu has this game, and he says I should try this for myself, I will pretty much do what I'm doing with Bushido Blade, which is doing 1 and 2. So it's like there's one day, and then there's 2 another day, and then there's Samurai Warriors in between all that. Probably some other games I might throw in, probably some quickies. Um, Fable Anniversary, might consider that. Fairy Fencer F, or as I'm going to call it, F3. Um, I might consider doing that for next next year. Final Fantasy Type 0 High Definition. Don't know if that's going to be a Let's Play, but it's definitely going to be something. I might consider it as a Let's Play. Might not. But definitely Final Fantasy 8 is on the list of being a Let's Play. Ghostmaster you're actually going to see this week coming in, or something like that. There's Gogo Nippon, which I've currently did, but there's also the expansion, in which I plan on doing. And it'll probably be right after Tokyo School Life. By the way, I'm really enjoying it, by the way. Uh, another game that I've also been sent by Ryu. Grandia 2 Anniversary Edition. I plan to do that. I mean, there are a lot of games that I've been sent, but I've never really had the chance to, play them. Because I've been busy with everything. And then there's this, Gurumin, A Monster's Adventure. That's definitely going to be a 2016 thing. It's actually on my my LP list. It's right here, Gurumin. Like I said, Front Mission is definitely going to be on that list of games that I pretty much shown you already. There's a lot of games that I have on this list that I really want to just get out of the way, but just have to really sit down and just do them. Most times, the Lego games I'm basically going to finish off Lego Batman, the video game, and then Lego Lord of the Rings. How you doing, Josh? And probably after the Star Wars hype is over, I will definitely do Lego Star Wars Saga. And that's all. That's 6 of the original games, so therefore, all of it is just because episode 7 is out, that's the only reason why I'm going to do it. That's the only reason why I'm going to do Lego Star Wars Saga. Life is Strange, I've been told not to do that game. I've been told. And the one who told me this is Sheena. She told me not to play this game because, out of respect for her, she doesn't want to see. She doesn't really want to see a female being in prison or something like that. She really hates weak females. That's what she told me. I can understand that. I do. I personally do not like that myself, but I already have all of. I actually have all the episodes, so it's only a matter of time. Um, hmm. Like I said, I'm going to do Monsters Ate My Birthday Cake. I still have to finish that, so I will eventually finish that. Oh boy, the games I actually have. Oh yeah, about this one, the Mysterious Cities of Gold. This is actually based off an old anime under the same title called The Mysterious Cities of Gold. Um, I actually saw this on Bixless, and I just got this out of as you can tell, I got this last year, but really, the only reason why I got it was I am really curious about this. It's based off an old anime, vintage anime, I should add, and hopefully it wouldn't end up like it's La Mulana. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be doing Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, but I'm definitely sure. It might be. I was also sent Nico Pada Volume 0 and Volume 1. So, yeah, that's definitely going to be a future visual novel project that I'm going to do. Let me see. I might put this in for. I really might put this in for next month too, because Ryu sent me this as well. And I really would like to see how different after the patch they put in for this game is. So I definitely will try it out, and it'll probably be like a review video or let's play. Phantom Breaker, I just need to finish that. I've been busy with everything. Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures, I really do need to finish that one as well. And this game, one day you will see me play this game, in which I will call Izzy at the DMV. Oh yeah, Izzy at the DMV. Yes, I do have Rayman Legends. I do have Rayman Legends installed. I just haven't. The last time I played it was, yeah, 2 years. It's been 2 years. I haven't played it since. Not that because I didn't like it. I just really haven't put any time into it. Work and all that. So a lot of these games, yeah, even Rocket Knight, I haven't really played. I really haven't came back to it because busy and all that. Saints Row 4. That's definitely going to be a thing when I actually get around to doing that. It's like, well, I'm going to do third first, and then the fourth. I have Rocket Bird, Hard Boiled Chicken, Rise, Son of Rome. I might do that because this is pretty much an Xbox One game. So there's that. Sakura Fantasy. I've already pointed out that may do that. And yes, I've only played it for 3 minutes because I just wanted to see what I've unlocked through that. So yeah, there's definitely gonna be a lot of to that. So yeah, there are a few games that I've been sent that I'm really going to just try out just for shiggles. And this one was sent to me by Deluxe. This is called Samurai Jazz. It's definitely gonna be interesting since they already updated it. So I might just try it out. It might be a let's play. I'm not entirely certain. Another game he sent me that I'm willing to do is Bastion. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be pretty interesting because I have Bastion, and I also have Transistor, which is all the way down here. Now I don't know which is better because it's like they both come from the same company, so I don't know which I'm going to go with first, either Bastion or Transistor. Um, let's see. And the current games I bought so far is Tales of Zestiria. Tales of Zestiria is going to be a Tales of Zestiria. I'm going to say it's going to be a treat. It's definitely going to be a treat for those who happen to like the Tales series. But my first one, oh no, when I'm actually done with everything else, when I'm done with Tales of Innocence, this is definitely gonna be my first. This is definitely gonna be the one I remember because I put so much time into this game. I put so much time into Tales of Symphonia. It's like it was my first run-in with the series. Because this was my first game. Symphonia was my first game. So, I played it a lot on my GameCube / Wii. And, well, oh man, that's just gonna be something else. Because, like, I got Tales of Symphonia. And then there's Tales of Zestiria. And mind you, if you bought Tales of Zestiria, Tales of Symphonia came with it. So whenever they release it, see, Tales of Symphonia won't be out until 2016, but when it does, trust me, that is definitely going to be the first on my list. That is going to be the big one. Like I said, it's on my LP list. So therefore, it is when it comes out, and if you bought it, it's a free game. So when it comes out, poof, free game. There you go. So another game I also plan to do would be this, Tales from the Borderlands. Because since I already bought Tales from the Borderlands when it first came out, all I had to do was wait for all the other episodes to come out. So yeah, whenever that is, I'm definitely going to say, okay, we're going to do this game. I'm not sure if it's on my list, but I can always check. Is Tales of the Borderlands on my list? Tales of the Borderlands is not on the list. Well, we need to fix that. Nah, screw it. Tales of the Borderlands. Is it Tales from the Borderlands or Tales from the Borderlands? Tales from the Borderlands. Okay. There. So therefore, you see it right there, Tales from the Borderlands. Of course, I also have a couple of games that I probably will do Super Nintendo wise because I'm doing a lot of games. And because I like a lot of variety and everything else, I like to make sure that most of what I'm doing it catches people's attention. It's about awareness. For me, it's game awareness. It's not about, you know, it's not about trying to get people's attention. It's more about, you know, this game exists. Try it. It's pretty much not like I'm trying to get people's attention. I mean, that's one reason, but it's not the only reason. But that's definitely something I will indeed put up. So, like I said, the games I have in green, I'm currently working on. The games I have in blue, I'm planning to work on. The games I have in black, I plan to work on them, but until I have basically knocked out a slot in this section that I'm doing. If they're black, that means they're not. They are going to be. They are going to be in. They are going to be in the list. I can't say when, but they are going to be in my rotation. That's all. That's all I can say. Like I said, all the games that you see on my list, that is what I plan to do for, if not next year, then the year following that. But I do have a list of what I am actually gonna do, because honestly, I had to keep you guys entertained. I had to keep you guys entertained. I don't really have to, but I like doing what I like to do when I actually have the time for it. I can actually sit down, work on my thoughts and everything else. I just want to do it when I feel I can do it. I mean, that's all there is. It's just, it's been one of them, it's just been, 2015 has just been a real trying time. I'm so tired. Pardon. It's been a very trying time for me and my family. And all this, and I haven't even, all this, and I haven't even gave myself a break. That's the funny thing. And as many times as my friends and acquaintances tell me, Izzy, you really do need to take a break. Thing is, I would love to take a break. I would love to let my folks know, hey, I'm going to take 2 weeks off. If it's fun and dandy with you. If it's okay with you, I'm going to take 2 weeks off. I'm going to give myself a break. I'm going to relax. I'm going to go somewhere quiet. I'm going to basically shut myself down for 2 weeks. Borderline 3 weeks. Who knows? But just to say, I need some downtime. That means nobody bugs me about this. A, B, C, D, or E, F, and G. That sort of thing. Because I feel I've been doing a lot. I mean, you can tell how many videos I've been pumping out. And, trying to find time for them and everything. It's not easy. And when you technically want to make the time for it, you can't really do it. Because my kind of time is very limited. And whether I'm making a 30-minute video, whether it's a 7-minute video, 10-minute, 15, 50 to an hour, maybe 2-hour videos, I try. That's the only thing I can do. I can only try to at least pump out maybe 3 or 4 videos. If I can't do that, one at one at the least, 4 at the most. But I'm willing to try since I'm willing to do this. I've done so many videos, and I'm not even doing this for like monetization or anything like that. Because I'm letting you guys know, I my channel, as you can tell, I do a lot of obscure games, a lot of out of the way games, or games that mainly don't get as much love as they should. I'm giving them the proper time and spotlight that it desires, that it needs, just to know it exists. Because that's what I'm about with my channel. I'm about the game awareness. Game awareness, okay? Not gay awareness. Game awareness. I really should put some cream in this coffee. Probably some milk or something. We were talking about that last night in Big Stream. That there are people people who are not supposed to eat or drink on their videos. I'm actually drinking, but it's more like it's not like slurping or anything. I'm actually drinking, so it's not like, oh, I'm offended. It's like, if this generation, like I said, is so butthurt about everything. Because, oh, you're supposed to be professional. You're not supposed to drink on camera. Me, I have to drink something. It's not because, it's not because of what you think it is. It's not because, oh, I'm doing this because, but the fact is, I'm doing a lot of commentary. And doing a lot of commentary does dry your voice. So, in this case, I'm drinking something. I'm whatever it is, I'm drinking something. But other than that, like I said, there are a lot of games I'm currently working on behind the scenes. Some I'm actually playing catch up with. Some I'm actually recording. I'm pre-recording ahead of time. And some I just need to look back and say, okay, if there is a part missing or messed up, I can either do it over or just go on as is and just consider whatever's lost as a lost episode. Like when I get back to Lord of the Rings, 14 is going to be a lost episode because I'm going to actually redo 14. That's why you haven't seen much of Lord of the Rings. But, as this week is coming in, and then there's this YouTube Red thing that's going to come in. Like I said, I'm kind of pacing myself. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to pace myself as best as I can because, well, you kind of have to. Like I have a list of videos that got corrupted because of the bots. Because there's certain music you can't play, and they say, oh well, we're trying to fix that issue. It's like, yes, please fix that issue. And they said, and I quote, it's not a copyright strike. They're just looking into it. They're going to actually fix it, or however they're going to do it. Because I can tell you one thing, that's going to be silly as all hell, because all these music videos that I've done, and they're mainly like game videos. They're not really much of anything, just game videos. It's just silly, but it is what it is. So the only thing I could do is just say, well, I'm just going to wait. If I had to remove music, I'll remove it. Otherwise, I ain't making no big thing. But in any case, I think I've said enough about what is going on and what's going to happen on my channel in the months to come, and possibly, I'm just gonna say this. No, instead of saying 16, we're gonna say 17 at least, or make it 18, because I figure it would take me about 3 years to like run through most of these games. 3 years tops, depending on how well I pace myself. But all these games that you see on the list, some of them are still ongoing. I've just been busy trying to pre-record other stuff, just so it won't be an issue when I do post it. It won't be an issue for me. It'd be like one big sigh of relief. I could just like, okay, I can uninstall this. Okay, bye. And like I said, most of the games I'm doing, I'm just basically trying to find time for it all. That's all. So with that, I think that's all I really have to say for this video. But yeah, I'm actually going to do this. I'm actually going to save. Thank you. It's been saved. So definitely, it is definitely going to be an interesting 3 more years. I also have another video that I plan to redo, and it was one that I really wanted to do on the day that I actually have my 9 years of YouTube. But I think what I'm going to do, and I've already deleted the footage, I'm going to redo it. More than likely, I will have it up, say, Monday. Either Monday or Tuesday. I think probably Tuesday. And all I'm going to say is, it is a belated video because, I'm going to be honest, when I recorded it, the audio was so loud, it basically drowned out my voice. So, I'm going to just redo the video over. So, like I said, it's a belated 9th year anniversary Let's Play Live video. Okay, that's all I'm going to leave it at. I'm going to leave it at that. It's going to be one shot. I'm going to leave it at that. And, you know, you're just going to have to see Tuesday. So with all that said, what I'm going to do is, it's 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to call it quits for now. I'm actually going to upload this video right away, actually, so I can get some sleep and consider what I'll be working on in a few hours from now. So I've been the Tenkaichi of gaming, and the underdog of the underrated, PookieIzzy7, aka Ichigo Musco. And I look forward to seeing you next time in whatever I feel like playing. So take care, God bless, and as always, Tenkai Muso. Keep on gaming, people.